The heck is going on here? Today we have a real treat. I got the chance to borrow this 9.0 custom Andreini edge board and it completely blew my mind. I've been really curious to try edge boards for a while, so I'm super stoked to tell you about it today. Hi, I'm Miles and I really like surfboards. Welcome to the Magic Board Quest. That is so insane. Edge boards are a narrow double barrel concave with hard edges wrapped in a larger displacement hole. This style was originally pioneered by George Greeno and refined further by Marc Andreini. They're designed to cut through choppy conditions, but are rad all the time and have a very unique floaty feeling to them. The most notable feeling to me is that you're higher up off the water and you can feel both of the rails engaged. That feeling paired with the flex fin gives it this insane sliding feeling that's almost like snowboarding, which makes it ride like a much smaller board than a 9.0. I wasn't sure what to expect, but now I'm in love and I want to buy one myself. When it comes to rating this board, I'm giving it an 8 on ease. I found it pretty darn user-friendly, but I'm not certain that everyone would. And then for speed, I'm giving it a 9. It's flat, it's big, and it's epoxy, so it paddles super well and it's crazy fast. And then for turns, this is where it really blew me away, so I'm giving it a 10. For its size, it just rolls rail to rail incredibly well. Then for the board matrix, it's going to the right of Trey's Pig. It's big and fast, but it turns really freaking well. Not quite a mid-length, but dang is it close. I'm not certain on the dims here, I'm just guessing. The outline is seemingly normal compared to the rest of the board. It's got a gentle arced rail. The only thing that really sticks out is the snub nose, which was a custom request. I found that with that flat nose, it has this cool single concave which channeled the water under your chest while you paddled, making it super glidey. It's got a nice round tail block compared to something like a Serena, which helps it carve off the back. Again, this rocker is seemingly normal. It's fairly continuous with a little rise in the nose. Here you can see that single concave on the nose and a fairly flat deck, with the foam pulled way out to the sides. The rails are where it starts to get wild. You've essentially got two of them. You've got kind of your standard rail that you think of on a surfboard, and then you've got this massive like edge fin bit that just sticks way the heck out. This top rail is sort of a fat 50-50, but then it's got that bottom rail that's just a hard, sharp edge. Okay, that's pretty crazy looking. All right, let's see what we got going here. Ooh, little V with the obviously massive double concave. Yeah, wow, it's got a little V, so that middle one's a little bit taller. And then it's just deep as hell all the way through. Oh, whoa, a little bit of single out the front. Sweet. The idea is when you're going straight and planing, you're on the middle section, which cuts through chop and generates lift. Then when you're turning, you're on the outer rail, which sheds water and makes it a bit looser. Here's a look at the tail and the flex fin. It's got a 9.7-inch high speed, and that slim fin combined with the double rail felt so sick. I don't have a ton of experience with flex fins, but I think I'm in love with them. Here you can see how the edge tapers out at the nose and the tail. This gets said about every board, but this one seriously paddles like a 9.6 and surfs like an 8.0. It's a trip. The combination of the edge bottom, the size, and the epoxy gives it the perfect balance of nimble and fast. It's a very unique feeling board. The best I can do to describe it is it's a little bit like standing on a chair. You can feel the board riding on this smaller surface on the bottom and you're up just a bit higher, but as a result it cuts deeper through the water and rolls rail to rail extremely well. It honestly feels a tiny bit like a foil. When you're cruising down the line, it generates great lift, which makes it feel very lively. I don't know how to explain this, but you can kind of feel both rails engaged at the same time. It sort of feels like you have two surfboards on top of each other. And I don't know why, but that feels really freaking cool. It likes to be on rail in a walled up wave and reminds me a lot of riding a bonzer. My favorite part about this board is how it turns. With the combination of the edge bottom and the flex fin, it drifts and slides beautifully under your feet. It really surprised me how well it carves. You can kind of see it in the clips. It's carving more like a mid-length and not a longboard. Like my Serena, this board surfs about a foot shorter than it is, but the Magic Sam prefers to be surfed off the back foot and from the back of the board. When it comes to waves, I actually think this could be a sick beach or point break board in a wide range of conditions. Overall, I did find that it really came alive in bigger, more walled up waves. When it was more of a typical soft, knee-high longboard wave, it just wasn't the same. For the target rider, I think this could be a board that works for everyone. It's certainly fun for an experienced rider to mix it up, and I could see it being a good board for beginners to liven up a bigger board. But buyer beware, this is a quirky board and can be very polarizing. I sure loved it. So this is Tom, he's a follower of the channel, and he hit me up in the comments. He's like, dude, you have to try this board. So I'm so grateful to get to try it.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Really stoked to be here. Stoked you got to try it. I'm like such a fan of the edge bottom design in general from Marc and other shapers. And I think more people would have a lot of fun on it. So I'm just really excited you got to review it.
For me, this is what the Magic Board Quest is all about. I got to try an epic board and continue to meet other board fanatics like myself. I just freaking love it. If any of you Andreini addicts out there have one for sale, please hit me up. I really want one. Anyhow, that's the Andreini Magic Sam Edge. It's an unusual and fun longboard.
Thanks for joining me on the quest for the Magic Board. Let me know if you guys have other boards that I should try, and we'll see you next time.